my way. Khalifa.
Are you an SHS, JHS, undergraduate, or even a graduate looking for the most vibrant and resourceful media school in Ghana? Then let me recommend Flash Prime Media Institute to you, where you can acquire an inbuilt knowledge in courses like broadcast journalism, radio and TV presenting, film and video editing, cinematography, that is camera operating, graphic design, acting,
and fashion design. We offer courses like government constructions and technology, fashion illustration, pattern drafting, cutting techniques, and many more.
They give you 70% practicals and 100% job assurance right after completion.
Hostel facilities are also available.
When you're looking for us, just come to Accra at Sofa Ofanko at Boydese Junction. Call us on 0244 529 371. Flash Prime Media Institute. Easy way to excellence.
My way, Khalifa.
Happy Sunday, good evening, and welcome to the second episode of Ghana Students Most Beautiful 2023. My name is Naya Chidi and I am your host. Now tonight, our 12 contestants are going to be sharing with us what beauty with purpose means to them. Now before we get into that, let's say a very big thank you to our sponsor. First of all, thank you to Fiesta Royal, Lydia Contraceptive, Park Hill Hotel, Flash Prime Media Institute, Tonga Auto and Trading, and of course to Zebra Group of Company. We're going for a short commercial break. When we come back, our first contestant, who is from Evangelical Presbyterian University College, Vinolia Sky, shares with us child labor.
Hello everyone, my name is Vinolia Tipuma, stage name Vinolia Sky, representing Evangelical Presbyterian University College. Our task for this week is beauty with purpose, and I stand against child labor. Beauty is not all about a pretty face, but about a pretty mind, pretty heart, and a beautiful soul. Beauty with purpose is the ability of an individual or a beauty queen to blend the qualities and goodness in her to bless the world. The purpose of my beauty is not just to attract or to be noticed, but to make a difference, to impact the world and to reproduce my kind of beauty. As a beauty queen, I stand against child labor. Child labor refers to work that is harmful to a child's health and well-being, and it interferes with their education, leisure, and development. The determining factor of child labor is poverty. Poor families send their children below the ages of 15 to work because they do not have enough income nor decent work. This form of exploitation denies most children of their basic right to education, and they end up losing their childhood in the growing years. This form of exploitation denies children their basic right to education, and they also end up losing their childhood in the growing years. The educational gap impacts on child laborers as they move into adulthood with low literacy and vocational qualification, deprives them of job opportunities, not allowing them to get out from poverty. Children who work often face serious health problems because they work incessantly under perilous conditions. Some become beggars on the street, others fall prey to prostitution, and some become thieves to get quick income, which the family's survival depend on. To put an end to this socio-economic problem, government must target the root causes such as poverty and unemployment among adults, set up measures to control population growth, and steps must be taken to educate people on child education and child care so that children are not deprived of these rights. As a voice for and of many, I will partner with any individual, governmental and non-governmental organizations such as UNICEF, Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, international labor organizations to put an end to this problem. Far or near, small means or large, let's all come together to make a difference to the children of the world by eradicating child labor. Thank you. Akpenami, Madam Wase.
All right, so that was Vinolia Sky. Now let's hear what the judges have to say.
Hi, Vinolia. I believe you're doing so well and having a wonderful weekend. Anyway, that's so good. That's so great. But my only problem with you is your hands. You were using your hands so much. At a point, I wanted to ask that, why? What are you holding in your hands, especially the right one? You made it took a lot from your presentation. Learn to work on it, okay? Yeah, apart from that, that's cool. That is okay. I like your location. Keep that up. And I believe you can work that out and do better next time. I have you have me this very weekend.
From Ghana Communication Technology University, Emanuela is sharing with us children's mental health awareness.
Children are always said to be the future. Let's teach them well so they can be the best in all they do. Do you know that a child's mental health is as important as his or her own physical health or life? Mental health, as we all know, is not just a concept, but a complete well-being and optimal development in the emotional, behavioral, physical, psychological, social, and cognitive domains. It plays an essential role in the child's overall health, with a complex interactive relationship between the physical health and the child's ability to succeed in school and in the society. Their well-being or disorder is determined by how they are treated. For instance, an overweight young boy being teased about his weight may withdraw socially and become depressed, and may be reluctant to play with others or exercise physically. This goes a long way to affect his physical health and also resulting in a poorer mental health. These issues have a long-term implication on the children's ability to fulfill his potentials in educational system, labor, and in the society. Most of these children who are mentally disordered are either rejected by their peers, perform poorly academically, or when poverty sets in at home, just to mention a few. Vulnerable children are not of exception. parents, guidance. Please, inbuilt are strong capabilities that are found in our children. Let us encourage them. Give them the hope. Be the reason why they put a smile on your face and be able to explore in any dimension where they find themselves. Mental disorder is not a good thing for a child because it breaks them down physically, psychologically, and emotionally. A child is the future. Let's treat them well so they can be the best in all they do. Choose life. Protect your child's mental health. Can you say this after me? Choose life and protect your child's mental health. Thank you.
Judges?
Okay, so Emanuela, it's like your presentation is something like true and poor. The English, you are talking to the society. And you'll be an etobrof. So, over breaking English down. Not at least be 18 years to the Awokan. And it's like that's a watch run at all kind of training. So I think next time work on that. And the way you use your sentences, the way you come out with, the big words and other stuff. So next time I think you have to see to that. Well, you've done well.
Thank you very much, judges. Up next is Fiadupe from Ghana Institute of Journalism. Fiadupe is sharing with us teenage pregnancy and girl-child education.
Hello, lovely people. My name is Agbota Eunice. My stage name is Fiadupe, and I'm here to discuss teenage pregnancy with you. Hello, my name is Pokua. I am a 16-year-old girl, and this is my sad story. I was that girl who had a lot for the future. I was hardworking. I never took my education for granted until I got caught in this situation. Growing up, I had little knowledge about sex education. I come from a poor background. Due to that, I was influenced by peers, and this is the end result: teenage pregnancy. This situation has made me a school dropout. It has tarnished my hopes of being a medical doctor. Now where do I even go from here? Because Kojo, whom I thought was responsible for this pregnancy, has denied it. Even Elum, Dixon, and even Afote has denied this pregnancy. My mom, whom I thought was a stronghold, has also abandoned me because of this pregnancy. As I speak, I haven't eaten since morning, not even gobe. You just heard a sad story from Pokua, a 16-year-old girl who is now a school dropout and might end her dreams of becoming a medical doctor due to teenage pregnancy. Sadly, there are some teenage girls who faces the same challenge as Pokua. Some of these girls end up on the streets begging to earn a living. Some commit suicide and some go through depression. Teenage pregnancy is one of the serious social problems in Ghana, which is mainly caused by peer pressure, broken home, lack of sex education, and sometimes poverty. According to data from Ghana Health Service, over 500,000 teenage pregnancies were recorded between 2016 and 2020. There are so many ways of minimizing teenage pregnancies. However, I will emphasize on these two. 1. Encouraging sex education in our schools, and also parents should have time for their words, physically, mentally. Regardless, there are some organizations and foundations who are ready to help these teenage girls. One of them is the Golden Girl Foundation. And as the CEO of the Golden Girl Foundation, I will entreat all of you to support this foundation so we can reduce teenage pregnancy in our country. Believe me, I am the right person for this project. By supporting me, you can dial my unique code HG10 to the short code *928*085#, because I am a beauty with purpose and I see beyond the crown. Thank you.
Judges, what do you have to say?
CEO of Golden Girls Foundation. Good evening. I hope you're doing good and having a good weekend. Anyway, it looks like you're all having the same issue with your hands, constantly using your hands anyhow. And then secondly, to sound problem. Didn't your videographer or whoever did the sound notice that there was a noise by one gentleman behind? I keep telling you guys that whenever you are given a task, do whatever you can and work on it so well. Another day you're coming for marks. Well, anyway, and you didn't use the set tool so well. You stood at one place and did all your presentation, especially when it has to do with the sketch. Anyway, I will leave it here.
Sharing with us eradication of streetism, let's welcome Oforiwa from the University of Education, Winneba.
Have you ever asked yourself why human beings are ungrateful? The question is why? My name is Faustina Ofori Atakwati, stage name as Oforiwa, a product of Sogakope Senior High School and a level 200 student of the University of Education, Winneba, studying social studies with geography and education. I'm here to present to you on the topic Beauty with Purpose. My Beauty with Purpose is basically on human equality. Why? I have always dreamt of a world where discrimination and lack of humanity do not exist. I had always wanted a bigger platform to air my views on the cause human equality. Human equality simply means making sure that everybody has same opportunity to make life comfortable for themselves. No one should have a poor life chances because of how they were born, where they were born, and even if they are people with special needs or disabilities. Article 17 clause 1 of the 1992 Constitution states that all people are equal before the law, and also a person should not be discriminated against on the grounds of race, color, ethnic group, religion, social, or economic status. Human equality is important because it's the foundation of every fair society. A fair society is the one which has all individuals being given same opportunity to have a successful life. A country without equal rights is like a snake without a head. I, Oforiwa, contestant number 3, I stand for human equality because equality is the cornerstone of democracy. If I'm being crowned Gsmb 2023, I would like to embark on a project with a title, Cheers to Charity, with a slogan, Charity for One, Charity for All. Thomas Aquinas once said, and I quote, "Charity brings to life again to those who are spiritually dead." My name is Oforiwa.
All right, so that was Oforiwa. Let's hear what the judges has to say.
Go. All right, so Oforiwa, your background was perfect. The dress code too is perfect, and but it's like you were reading to us. You should do your research. Be real to us. Let us know. So what's the and answer. You know what we are talking about. So please next time don't read it. Don't read to us again. You quoted something from the Constitution. Once an answer, what can you are not too sure on that, and it's like here. So next time, let us know. So you know what you are talking about, and also ending the video, presentation, the way I will free set and so on. It's not appropriate. So next time, check on that. Thank you.
Talking about streetism. From Crystal Galaxy College, let's listen to Nikita Yaira.
Hello everyone, my name is Sedafa Nikita Yaira, a student of Crystal Galaxy College, studying journalism and media studies. I'm here to talk about streetism. Many people might be worried or might be asking, what's streetism all about? Streetism is the living of homeless or unmonitored children on the street. As you all know, when you get to the Medina symbol overhead, you are going to see a lot of these street children. Due to that, it has led to the increase in urbanization and difficulty in socio-economic circumstances which Rual's family are experiencing. Various factors that influence the growth of streetism are domestic violence such as child abuse and sexual abuse, broken home, lack of parental guidance, and peer influence. Most crimes like prostitution, kidnapping, armed robbery, and drug abuse can be related to streetism. Most children who find themselves on the street are unable to have access to formal education and learning of street.
What do you have to say, judges?
Hi Nikita, and hello to all the viewers watching us on the show today. Okay, so based on Nikita's Beauty with a Purpose video, all I want to say is that I love how, Nikita, you are looking. Honestly, I love the way you're looking with your dangling earrings just like mine. I like the confidence. I love how you're looking and presenting yourself on this project. But what I want you to understand is, yes, you've made us understand that you're for streetism, and you know what streetism is, and you've given us some of the factors that lead people into that situation. But right now, what I want to ask you is, after letting us know what you want to do, what is the purpose? What do you want to do? We need to see the purpose so that we can vote for you on that, so that they can trust enough in you.
We are streaming live on Pan-African TV and Ghana Students Most Beautiful, and of course Flash TV. So you tell us, who was your favorite?
Are you an SHS, JHS, undergraduate, or even a graduate looking for the most vibrant and resourceful media school in Ghana? Then let me recommend Flash Prime Media Institute to you, where you can acquire an inbuilt knowledge in courses like broadcast journalism, radio and TV presenting, film and video editing, cinematography, that is camera operating, graphic design, acting,
and fashion design. We offer courses like government constructions and technology, fashion illustration, pattern drafting, cutting techniques, and many more.
They give you 70% practicals and 100% job assurance right after completion.
Hostel facilities are also available.
When you're looking for us, just come to Accra at Sofa Ofanko at Boydese Junction. Call us on 0244 529 371. Flash Prime Media Institute. Easy way to excellence.
Cesar from the University of Ghana, Legon, is sharing with us needy but intelligent.
Where did I go wrong? At this time of the day, all my peers out are in school studying to become prominent people in future. Here I am, selling pure water, man, and who wouldn't appreciate me at the end of the day? And not to talk of how her husband rapes me in her absence and threatens to kill me if I don't tell anyone. Is it my fault to lose my parents at an early stage of life? The depression, the anxiety, I can't take it anymore. I want to end everything. This scenario is a true life story of little Ada, who had to stay with an aunt after the death of her father. The least they could do was to maltreat her physically, and on the part of her uncle, rapes her every day in her auntie's absence. These are some of the things children are going through here in Ghana. According to statistics, each and every year, thousands of children are abused sexually, emotionally, physically, and psychologically. What then are some of the causes of child abuse? Poverty, pathological abnormality. Most parents and guardians, out of poverty, exploit their own children in exchange of money just to solve their financial problems and not thinking of what their children will be going through. Others are victims of child abuse. Growing up, they had to face the same thing. They had to crush their life in bondages like this. Since they had no one to run to, nowhere to go, the least they could do is to treat their children the same way, thinking that is the normal way of child upbringing, not forgetting about what the children will be going through. The psychological trauma, the anxiety and the depression. At the end of the day, these children are welcomed on the streets as prostitutes, drug abusers, armed robbers. Others try to kill themselves like little other. What are we to do as citizens? It is our duty to stand together, stand and fight child abuse. Let us all rally against child abuse. Let's stand as advocates and save the lives of our children. No. Panel of judges, ladies and gentlemen, help Tessa as we rally against child abuse. Thank you.
What do you have to say about Tessa's presentation, judges?
Tessa. I want to say that I love your presentation. Like, everything was on point. From your confidence to how they call it, your craft, as in your stage work, and then how you're able to come out and give us the right, correct examples, and even how it can even affect even the upcoming ones. I would say like this is the top notch for me. You didn't state the solutions as I wanted Nikita to state her solutions. I'm glad you're putting on to the public to help you with this.
From Accra Wesley Girls, Tima is sharing with us road accident.
Prepare and prevent, don't refer advocate. And as Bill once said, and I quote, accidents don't happen, but they are put on course. Education down customer standards display these members is my story of your power rise up to make an impact in my society and the nation as a whole. I've always had a driving force of finding various alternatives to reduce this increasing death on our roads. According to the MCTU of the Ghana Police Service, an average of 6 persons are killed daily on our roads, and an average of 59 persons are injured daily on our roads. We've lost popular celebrations like Terrible Chaka, Suswingyang, Ebony Grace, just to mention but empty. Our personally lost some family members and friends and due to those accidents. Lives are lost and dreams are being crushed. On this project, I decided to walk on the streets of Accra to get some raises for the cause of road accidents and the safety measures which are to be put in place to save more lives. And these were the returns.
Cattle staffing with much. I saw that with it. Yeah, rounds. I decided to yeah, with missing and that. What that say to that? I just cut up and share about what that is. Cut was in my foot. Seems you on my body, so no be out. I wouldn't be the sign on the weapon. I would to say, but coming in with people are on break. I'm drink down son. What you have. Oh, that's from it's able to obey now the man drives it and names or it's done south watching what he's your fiddle and that knows I quite get on our play phone and something other words. One by Phil was said CBR, the father riding car was something fun only would believe tonight. Or when you're to see it on riding on one deal size in the city. If you want to work over the people, Juma and Sliver was eyes better and traffic lights in but asked it. I don't love you wonder. Stay tuned to that's more than this.
Kakra, which are the Kakra, no, the chica. Or be glad to be chica, not free. It's Yanas, who passing over can offer when 20. It was the Dika when you're tossing me in a Mara in this and the queer and Africa. What I say, to be them partners.
Salmon but turn up it
and Mills Medas.
So please join me as I get to know the tips on the process of good artwork. In my own little way, like we did environments, I took the challenge to educate some students on the causes of road accidents and its safety precautions. I took a trip to Akawa's Video Cinema, my alma mater, to educate some students on the causes of road accidents and the safety. This was what happens in the living. When you sit in that car and the dialogue is about plead, maybe if you want to tell that died about plead, slow down. If possible, get down for your hormone state. Okay? Alright. What would you do?
All right, thank you very much, Tima. Let's hear what the judges think about this.
Go. All right, so Tima, watching your video, your presentation, how you started, everything was excellent. You did well. But maybe Uncle when you brought your first presentation, your first interview, when Obi Oton ring Oba in Bakono, Sake so what Uchika, and answer, do you drive or that thing? When Miss Andrew, you also in Pacron not to Papa so kakra. Second one also interview no. One man who send the Pacron, AB or MTT uni, and answer a road safety ambassador and Bibisa. Over so many Pacron boni di na yehuni Pacron your yeni idea. You did well so say who ama matter kwaye educate on how to cross the road in the idea, and also you're perfect. And also the way you did the presentation, the reporting is the best. Congratulations.
Studying Human Resource Management at Evangelical Presbyterian University College, contestant number 5, Salom, is talking about awareness of the visually impaired and people with disability.
Hello, beautiful people of Ghana. It's your girl, Salom Solange Cole, a representative of Ghana Students Most Beautiful, representing Evangelical Presbyterian University College with the stage name Salom. Today, with Beauty with a Purpose, my presentation is going to be on awareness of visually impaired and people with disability as a whole. In our communities, we are likely to find people with disabilities all over. A disabled is a person with a physical or mental impairment. The impairment could have a substantial effect on a person's day-to-day activities. Today, education has opened our eyes to see that we are not to disassociate ourselves from people with disabilities, but we're still helping hands to them. Once upon a time, there lived a 9-year-old girl in the year 2005 who got an accident. She was in coma for good 3 months with her mother by her side. On the last day when she was to be prepared for the mortuary, she opened her eyes and shouted, "Mama." The doctor's attention was due to this girl and she was discharged immediately. After a few weeks of being discharged, I was noticed that she could not see with one of her eyes. Do you think such a girl should be disassociated from? Do you think this girl does not have the right to education because she's blind? But hear me, a mother took up this responsibility. A mother educated her. A mother tried to bring out the best in her. A mother encouraged her. As someone who has experienced visual impairment, I am going to intensify my campaign on hashtag You Are Beyond Your Sight. Your sight is not a limit. Your intellectual takes you to where you want to be. Today, we find that little girl that was once initially impaired on a show representing a school on the platform of Ghana Students Most Beautiful 2023 with a contestant named Stella to be an advocate for the visually impaired, to encourage young ladies who find themselves in my situation that the sight is not their limit. They can do beyond that. Disability is not inability. Let us give a helping hand to the blind. Let us give a helping hand to the disabled.
Alright, judges, what do you have to say?
Alright, so Salom, I think you did very well. You were on point. Everything you're saying, it's on point. Your appearance on stage and everything. Keep it up. You've done well. Keep it up.
She studies Bachelor of Degree in Communication and majoring in Public Relation from Pentecost University, sharing with our street kids, deprived children and orphans. Let's listen to Miss Girl.
Good afternoon. My name is Abigail Ifosawa Japan, a level 300 communication student of Pentecost University, offering communication. And I'm in the running to be the next Ghana student most beautiful. And for my project, for Beauty with Purpose, I'm looking at the street kids. For every child who feels loved and appreciated would move farther than a child who feels neglected. So for my love for my kids and the kids on the street, I decided to use this opportunity to continue the project I've been doing for a while now, that is reaching out to the kids on the street. By showing them love and support, first and foremost, let them feel involved. And then afterwards, my next priority is to give them a very good education, of which I taught them when they were at home and paid fees when they had to go to school. These kids I have kids from the Legion Village, Opebia, whom I have served for 4 years now, and I would love to continue to do the good work that I'm doing, because every kid needs to be loved, every kid needs to feel safe.
All right, judges, what do you have to say?
So, Miss Girl, I watched your presentation, and it's like your confidence is down. But what are you saying you've been doing for 4 years? And you have to remember, where you started from. And, I think next time around, don't give us chew and pull. Just be real to us, and, that is it. But congratulations on whatever you are doing to help Mother Ghana. So next time when we are speaking, to speak louder so that we can also hear you. Thank you.
She loves to sing, and from Ebri Presbyterian Senior Technical School, Jessica is talking to us about vocation.
Hello, this is Karabna Bintu Anand speaking, a contestant of Ghana Students Most Beautiful 2023. Here today to talk about why I choose vocation as a project, as a beauty queen. Imagine 20 years from now, your job doesn't support you like you used to. The first thought that actually comes to mind is to get a trade that can actually support the money you receive from the salary you get from your dream job. Technical and vocational education and training is a type of education that emphasizes on the application of skills, knowledge and attitudes required for employment in a particular occupation in any field of social and economic activity. Knowledge gained from vocational skills is required for an efficient and competent workforce in any society, as it helps individuals to think critically and be more practical in solving societal issues. The vocation type of education is designed to make students work ready upon graduation. It provides practical education so students develop specific industry skills that allow them to jump right into profession and get started. It may vary by the type of trade students plan to get into, but vocational training can take place through vocational schools, technical secondary schools, among many others. My project aims to help people to develop the attitude, skills, and knowledge to make informed decisions for the benefit of themselves and others now and in the future. Vocational courses have adaptable programs which support non-conventional students who wish to study while balancing other obligations. Options like online learning and evening classes make this alternative beneficial for those trying to develop new career expertise while working full-time. When getting into vocational school, one can notice that significant hours spent while pursuing something they want to achieve or devote their time and energy to can promote an excellent learning environment for students. Why I encourage vocational training schools. The reason why I encourage vocational training schools is because in vocational training schools, the cost is actually cheaper than other universities or other learning institutions.
All right, judges, what do you think about Jessica's presentation?
Your background was perfect. The dress code too is perfect. and but it's like you are reading to us. It's like your presentation is something like true and poor. The English, you are talking to the society. So please next time don't read to us again.
All right, so I'm sorry to announce that one person will be leaving us this evening, but we're going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we see who gets evicted tonight. Welcome back from the commercial break. I'm sad to announce that the road ends for Gifty Chum from GH School. So sorry. So Gifty Chum has been evicted from the competition. So to keep your favorite students or your favorite contestant in the competition, all you have to do is to head straight to Ghana Students Most Beautiful page and vote for your favorite contestant there. Thank you for watching this week's episode. But before I leave, thank you for watching this week's episode. Before I leave, let's say a huge thank you to our sponsors. First of all, to Fiesta Condom, Lydia Contraceptive, Park Hill Hotel, Flashpoint Media Institute, Tonga Auto and Trading, and of course, Zebra Group of Company. My name is Naya Chidi, and I'll see you next week.